Hello students, welcome to iExamB. This is Bank B channel especially dedicated for the banking preparation. In this part of the video, we will be discussing some more MCQs based on reasoning section. So let's get started. So in our last video, we had given this question for the self-practice. Let's quickly discuss it so that we can move to some other topic. The question says, read the following information carefully and answer the questions given below it. So it's based on the coded blood relationship topic. Let's quickly try to decode all these symbols so that we can come to some answer. Friends, I have decoded the symbols. I have written the short form. Let's read the question. Which of the following means that C is the sister of D? So here two informations are given. C should be a female and it should be on the same generation as D. So as we have seen in our previous video, we will adopt here elimination technique whenever coded relationship question is given. So if you see, son and brother would be here male, whereas we want C to be a female. So that means all those options which have C followed by division sign or C followed by cross sign would be eliminated here. So if we see our option number D will be eliminated since it says C cross. That means C is the son. So it's not possible. So D will eliminate. Rest of the options we'll quickly see. So now since we have eliminated the option based on the gender, now we'll see the generation gap between the people. So for C to be sister of D, the generation gap should be 0 as we had seen in the previous video. So if you see option number A, C minus P, that means C is the sister, generation gap is 0. P divided by D, that is P is the brother, that means generation gap is 0, total generation gap is 0. In our second option, if you see P plus D, that means generation gap is 1 since P is the mother of D, and D divided by C, that means generation gap would be 0. So here the generation gap would be 1. Now let's see option number C, D cross P, that means generation gap would be -1 since D will be the son of P. Also P minus C, that means P is the sister of C, that means it would be 0. So generation gap total would be -1. So without any further delay, we can mark option number A as our correct option since B and C will not follow as generation gap is here more than 0 and less than 0. Also friends, before submitting your answer, you have to draw the family tree so that you can be sure that whatever you have marked as an answer is the correct one. So C is the sister of P according to option number A. And P divided by D, that is P is the brother. So P is the brother of D. C is the sister, that means it would be minus. P is the brother, that means it would be plus. D's gender is not known, which is also not required here. So as we see, generation gap is 0 and C is the sister of D. We can conclude from here. So that means our option number A is absolutely correct. Now friends, in this part of the video further we'll discuss machine input output topics and some questions related to that topic. So let's get started. Machine input output, there are two patterns of the question. First is the last step. So some sequence would be given and it would be told to you that sixth step is the last step. So here we know which is our last step, where to stop. The second pattern is so on. So in so on pattern, some sequence would be given and at the last they will mention that so on the series continue. So there we do not know what is the last step. So the approach for both the problems would be different here. Also talking about the input types, so there can be all of them could be words, all of them could be numbers. Also it could be mixture of words and numbers. So let's try to understand all these concepts with the help of some examples. So talking about this question, it's a mix of both words and numbers. Now here it says, study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. So some input is given, some steps are given and it's written, and seventh step is the last step of the arrangement. So this is based on the last step question pattern. It further says, as per the rules followed in the above steps, find out in each of the following questions the appropriate step for the given input. And how many steps will be required to complete the arrangement. So that means according to this pattern, the new input steps have to be known. So friends, in this type of problem, two things you have to understand whenever the question based on last step comes. So the first question you have to ask, what is the final output? So here is the final output. The second question you have to ask, how had the final output come? So as in we have to understand this कि क्या हुआ और कैसे हुआ. So we'll try to understand this concept. Talk about what happened, kya hua in the last step. So as you see, our input was this, but the final output has the number order 27, 34, 69, 72. They are increasing in order. Whereas the alphabet is, if you see, it's in the alphabetical order but in the opposite direction. So as in T will come first, then H, then F, then C. So it's from the backward direction it's arranged. Now this we have understood that numbers are arranged in the ascending order and the alphabets are arranged in the descending order. Now we have to understand how this has happened. So this was the input. So if you see 27 is here. First this is arranged. All others are the same as the input. In the second step 27 is here, but T has come to the second step, whereas all others are same position. In the third 27T, now 34 has come and all others are in the same position. So if you see the pattern, you will see that first the numbers are arranged, then one word is arranged, then again a number is arranged, then again a word is arranged, and so on we come to the seventh step. So we'll quickly write our new input and try to solve the problem. So friends, I have written the new input. Let's try to write what shall be the final output. So we know the numbers are arranged in the ascending order. 12 will come here, then 42 will come here, then 59 will come here, and then finally 96 will come here. Numbers are done. Now let's try to arrange the words. Words will be in the alphabetical order in the opposite way, backward direction. So first will come here yes, because Y is the last one. Then water will come, then kind will come, and finally heat will come. So as you see, we have arranged all the words and numbers and we have got our final output. Now friends, there are two ways. Either you go step by step with your input and try to reach here, or else there is a shortcut method which you have to adopt. Now you know that in your exam you will not be getting sufficient time, so it's better you adopt the shortcut method. So in our shortcut method, we do as, we'll write here step 1. So we know that in our first position should be 12. So 12 we'll write here and cut it from here. This was the first step. The second step would be, we know that second position would be yes. So we'll cut yes here and we'll write yes over here. Our third position would be for 42. So we'll cut here 42. We'll write here 42. Our fourth position would be for water. So we'll cut water here and write water over here. Our fifth position would be for 59. We'll cut 59 here and write 59 here. Our sixth, if you see, so it would be kind. But as you see, 12 yes, 42 water, 59. Kind is already here. So there will be no arrangement for kind. After that 96. So 96 is also after kind. There will be no arrangement. And heat is also there. So there is no arrangement for heat as well. So we see that in our sixth step, nothing has to be done. That means our last step would be fifth here. So we'll write answer number as 5 over here. I hope you are able to understand. We have to just append the things before the input so that we come to our final output. Side by side, we have to keep noting the numbers of these steps so that we know how many steps have to be followed. It's very important to note these steps carefully, otherwise you may miss this step and you may mark your answer wrong. Let's see one more example. Now friends, the same pattern here continues. We have to just see the question. As per the rules followed in the above steps, find out in each of the following questions the appropriate step for the given input. So step 3 of the input is given. The whole input is not given, but step 3 is only given. Which of the following will be step 6? So third is given. We have to find out 6th step. Now one thing you have to remember friends, in our last step question pattern, we cannot go backward. So had it been asked what was the input or what would be the first step of the input, we could have not marked our answer. We could have simply said cannot be determined. Since we cannot go backward in our last step question pattern, but we definitely can go forward. Whereas in our so on pattern, we can go backward as well as in forward. We'll see that example as well. So step 3 is given. Let me quickly write it down. Now friends, I have written down the input. In your exam, as you would not be having sufficient time, you can write down just the short form like 32S, 46, 81, 73, M, G, F, like that. Now as we see the input, let's try to find out what would be their output. So we have to arrange quickly the numbers. It would be 32 space 46, 73 and 81, since they have to be arranged in the ascending order. Our alphabets would be station, must, go and far. Now let's try to find out what will be the sixth step with the help of the shortcut method. So we know that this is third step. Our fourth step would be 32 station 46. Till this position it's already arranged. We'll try to figure out what should be here. So we know must come first. So must we'll write here. We'll cut it from here. This was our fourth step. Fifth step would be, as we see, 73 should come. So we'll write 73 here and cut it from here. This would be our fifth step. Let's move to the sixth step. Sixth step, if we see, go has to come here. Whereas after 73, it's 81. So here we'll have to put go and cut it from here. So our sixth step would be 32 station 46, must 73 go, 81 for. If you see, our sixth step is the same as the final output. 32 station 46, must 73, go 81 and for. So if you see, our final output would be the same as the sixth step. Therefore, we'll mark our answer as this one. Now let's see some question based on the so on pattern. So friend, this is a question based on so on pattern. Your technique for this would be different than the last step pattern. Let's read the question. A word arrangement machine, when given a particular input, rearranges it following a particular rule. The following is the illustration of the input and the steps of arrangement. So here input is given, some pattern is given, and it says and so on goes the machine. So as soon as you read the question, you have to also see the last step. Has it been written like step 5 is the last step of the series, so you know that is based on the last step question pattern. And if it's written so on goes the machine, you know that it's so on question pattern. Let's see further. Study the logic and answer the questions that follow. Given the input, what would be the step 4th of the input? This is the first study from where any. So for this input, we have to know which will be the 4th step based on this pattern. So the first thing in so on pattern you have to do is to number all the words which are in the input. So here we'll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Friends, in the exam you will have to write down each and every step in your copy, and I would suggest you just write the short form like the would be D, purpose would be PU, is would be I, T, edu, like this, so that you can save your time there. Further, we'll mark the is for 1, so wherever it's the, we'll mark as 1. It's a bit time taking, but you'll get the answer correctly here. 2 would be for purpose, as we see, and so on. We'll mark all the words according to our input. Now friends, as you see, I have marked all the words order in all these steps. You have to do the same in your exam. It might take time, but one thing you have to understand, one question of input output may solve your 5 problems. So 5 marks would be in your pocket if you solve this one question. So after we have marked all the words, we have to arrange all these numbers in a separate sheet. So you don't need now the words, just the numbers in all these steps you need, and try to follow what pattern they are following. Now quickly let me write all the inputs along with these steps. So friends, I have noted down these numbers in a separate space. You have to do the same in your exam. Now let's try to understand which pattern they are following. So in these kind of problems, there will be some patterns and there will be some repetition of the patterns after some time. So let's try to understand them. Here see 2 and 1 are exchanged. Also third is exchanged with the 6th position. 6th is exchanged with the 3rd position. Whereas 4 and 5 are the same. In the last 7 exchange positions, 8 exchange position. So this is pattern 1. Now let's try to understand how is the transition going from 1 and 2. So 2 is the same position, 6 and 1 have exchange position, 4 and 5 have exchange position, 3 and 8 have exchange position, and 7 is at the same position. So this is pattern 2. The third is 2 is at the same position, 6 is at the same position, 1 and 5 have exchanged, 4, 8 have exchanged, and 3 and 7 are at the same position. So this is pattern 3. Let's try to understand what is the transition from 3 to 4. 2 and 6 have exchanged, 5 is at the same, 1 and 8 have exchanged, 4 is at the same, 7 and 3 have exchanged. So this is pattern 4. From 4 to 5, 6 and 2 have exchanged, 5 and 4 have exchanged, 8 and 1 are at the same position, 7 and 3 have exchanged. So if you see, by going from 4 to 5, the pattern which is there is the same as the P1, that is here also pattern 1 is being followed. Take your time, try to understand this pattern. How did we conclude this pattern? It's easy guys, once you practice you will be confident in this as well. So now we see in the 5th input, the same pattern continues which was in their first step. So it says, what would be the step 4 of the input? This one. So the shortcut method here is try to number this input and try to find out what is happening in the 4th step. So we'll quickly number the input. Friends, I have numbered the input. If we see our 4th step, the series which is being followed is 6, 2, 5, 8, 1, 4, 7, 3. So this is the way how we have to arrange this input. So 6th is from, we'll write from, 2 is here is, we'll write is, 5th is study, we'll write study. If you see 8th is any, we'll write any. 1 is this, so we'll write this. 4th is first, we'll write first. 7th is where, we'll write where. And 3rd is the, so we'll write the. So our final step 4th would be this. From is study, any, this, first, where, the. So you saw friends how easy it is to answer this kind of question. The only time taking part would be to number these and know this pattern. Let's see another question which would help you in solving the question. So friends, here the pattern of the question is the same as the previous one, just that the input would be changed here. Let's study the question. Study the logic and answer the questions that follow. Given the following, the team was able to achieve this by what step will be the following arrangement? Arrangement team achievable by the 2 was this. So we'll follow the same pattern and we have to draw the same diagram which was in our previous question. Now the good thing for you is you have to just draw a diagram once and you can be able to solve the problems related to that, but here I have to redraw the diagram. So let's draw the diagram quickly. So friends, I have redrawn the diagram. As you see in the 5th step, pattern 1 is being repeated. So the first thing we have to do is to number our input. So we have numbered our input. Now let's try to understand the arrangement which is being asked in the question. So we know that team here denotes 2. So 2 will mark here. Achieve is denoted by 6. Able is here 4. By is here 8. D is here 1. 2 is here 5, was is here 3, and this is here 7. So we see 2, 6, 4, 8, 1, 5, 3, 7 is our arrangement number. Now we have to see this pattern in this given pattern. So if you see 2, 6, 4, 8, 1, 5, 3, 7. So if you see our last step, that is step 5, would be here the same as the given arrangement, which follows pattern number 1. So which step will be the following arrangement? We see this will be our 5th step. So you see how easy it is to answer all these kind of questions based on the input output topic. The only time taking part is to arrange the pattern and know how it is being repeated. Then this is for your self practice. You have to go through the video and you have to try attempting this question on your own. The answer to this question would be given to you in our next video. Friends, if you like this video, kindly like it and do subscribe to our channel Bank B so that you do not miss any of our videos. Also at iExamBee, we are providing SBI PO 2020 online course where all these things are available. Apart from this, you will be having experienced faculty who have cracked this exam themselves and also have worked with various banks as Bank PO and also in RBI. So apart from the live classes, you will also get guidance in your interview as well as career choices. For more updates, you can of course enroll at our site and contact us so that you get all the updates. Our SSC B channel, which will be especially focused for targeting SSC and railway exams. So stay tuned. So friends, keep practicing and all the best, and thank you for watching the video.